thanks for the Prime. Again. 3 months now. Yeah, I went to YouTube for a bit, and then I don't know. I got interest at the start, and then it kind of just, like, went away. So I was like, screw it, I'll just come back here. I don't know, I guess I'd say fine, is how I'm doing. Like, good enough. Just the usual stuff. Just walking and whatever. Whatever else I do. Making sure my uploads are up to date. Small stuff like that. I've been back here for 3 days? No? 5? I don't know how many days I've been back here. But it's been a few. But yeah, I had a 1-week break between the 11th and the 18th. I just, like, legit couldn't find a way to, like, start up my stream at all. I was, like, procrastinating for 2 hours on starting it. Before I actually did. And then, like, instantly regretted it. So I just stopped for a week. And apparently that was long enough for me to have a refresh. School time? Dude, I'm 25. I don't go to no school. We don't need no education. Did it, did it, did it. Hey, teacher, leave them kids alone. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. single player commands, like in the vanilla game, came out 1.3, I believe. Official release 1.3, not beta. A joke. Walking to the Firelands is easy. Trust me. Oh, another one. My streams are very popular. Best streamer for real. There's no doubt in my mind that this particular channel provides the greatest entertainment anybody could ask for. comments. It's funny because you can't even see I press W. You can't even say that. Because I don't press W. I like strike W. The only times I actually press the key is when I'm like, you know, shifting or whatever. Because I want like more reliable control. Like I do the inventory glitch for the walk. I should check that tracking number on that like video capture that I bought. No, it hasn't moved or anything. I will so laugh if a USB capture that literally costs like 10 bucks captures the audio and the stupid Elgato doesn't. It captures audio from like Switch or like PS4 and that, but it doesn't catch the audio from the Retron. Oh, Fig entered his stream. Damn, I wanted to join VC with him. That's why didn't I just join it when he was still going? I will never know. Nah, it's fine. It was just a thought from before. I wanted to go and talk to him beforehand. Not during the walk, though. Not today. Because the time that I have is just enough to get my minimum requirements for the day down before I leave. So I need to be efficient. Like, normally I'd just mute myself and go watch something, but today is different because I need to be efficient. I need to walk at a decent speed and navigate the terrain somewhat quickly. Or at least try to. Unless there's a spawner. Which, apparently I just found. That's the only exception to, like, slowing down and walking. Still haven't had a golden apple yet. But yet Ghost has had fucking 3. And it wasn't just 3 separate times finding 1 golden apple. One of the chests actually had 2 golden apples in there. So, you understand that this is baited, correct? Let me just jump over to official release 1.6 and get myself a horse. The /TP command is allowed. But only in the vanilla game. Only in vanilla can you use it. $4,400 in 22 minutes. That's not great, but it's also not bad either. My goal is 32,200. That's my minimum distance that I'll have to walk today. I just heard another one, I swear. Nope, just a natural spider. Never mind. Oh, I also ordered a Tetris gym cartridge as well last night, so I look forward to seeing that when it shows up. So I'll be able to practice quick taps and shit. So, you know, when that time comes that I have to try and get a long bar over a 7 high left, you know, I can learn to do that. I probably won't do like a whole bunch of like that practice like on stream live, because that would be like legitimately boring to watch. But if I'm gonna be like a DAS player permanently, then quick taps are something I have to learn basically if I want to get like, you know, 1.2s and stuff like that. Or just like overall get better at the game. So 2 hours until I have to go. I've got 2 hours to walk. 26k. 13k an hour. Definitely not the hardest thing to do, but also if I, you know, continually get mountains or something, yeah, then it will be hard to get that number. At the very least, even if I don't walk the minimum that I want to do, then at least, you know, if I'm losing pace, it's going to be a little bit. It's not going to be like a giant amount. Right before the start of the stream, like I was thinking about whether I should walk or not. And to me, you know, at least if I don't do the amount needed, I'm basically doing damage control, so that way, you know, I'm gonna lose a little bit, but it wouldn't be a whole lot. I shouldn't lose pace though. I'm hoping to gain a couple thousand maybe. Even if it is just a couple thousand blocks gained, you know. I'm still catching up on time. How was that? How you doing? I'm still a little bit tired. I would have liked to have gotten like an extra half hour, but is what it is. Oh. You know what? I think today, because of the pace thing, I'm not going to explore spawners or anything. Unless they're like surface ones today. And I'm not going to like do X-ray vision to try and see them. Just because I'd rather get on with it today. Because I kind of need to walk my minimum. And for every spawner that I stop for 2 minutes, that's me not walking for those 2 minutes. It's not gonna be like permanently like that. Because I don't care about losing time when there's no like time pressures, but today there is. Which is why Clicker Heroes is not running in the bottom left corner today, because I need to do quick sessions for that, which means I'd need to like stop and adjust it. So, yeah. No Clicker Heroes in the corner. It's funny you joke about that because Cobroni actually did it in 3 months. He did 1% per day. Actually, it was a bit over, I think. But yeah, I think the way it's timed on speedrun.com is like hours, minutes, seconds. I started at 10:21 or 10:22, so I have like 2 hours and a half basically. Which means I only need to really average 13k per hour. Well, I'm gonna stay on Twitch, so when someone buys the first VIP 200,000, I'll get someone to make a roll for that. Also, the other reason I'm trying to make time right now is because of Christmas. I know it's 2 months away, but yeah, basically, depending on how it goes, I might be gone for like, you know, a couple of weeks. I might do like offline walks or something, maybe, depending, but I basically need to be prepared to lose time. You know what? Screw it. Spawner? Nope. No spawner. Oh, 2 days ago, I think it was. No. I think it was 5 days ago, actually. Was the, 3 months since I started walking again. And then I believe 4 days ago was 3 months as well since we begun making a huge ass minecart track. Oh god. Oh, I actually might be ahead of time. I hope so. Because I'd love to be able to make like even a slight gain of like 1,000 blocks. Because then it means I still technically made up ground. Because the way my spreadsheet is set up, it doesn't count the walking that I did for 32 million. Because that didn't contribute to this journey. So I'm actually quite a bit behind. But the daily requirements, yeah, they're only like 32k at the moment. So, you know, that's what I'm trying to achieve here. Any more than that, and I'm making up for the deficit. I think it's like 120 something days I'm behind right now. So like 4 million blocks. And so I said I had roughly 2.5 hours of walking. If I do 10k every 45 minutes, then that means I'll have 15 minutes to make up time. Ow. Did not mean for that. But I mean, okay. What file do Minecraft worlds get saved as? If you're talking about region files, it's .mca or .mcr. I don't know what determines whether it's an MCA or an MCR file, but those are the extensions. World size is between 280 and 290 gigs, I believe. Actually, no. 2 hours and 15 minutes is 30,000, not 32,000. So I'll have 15 minutes to make 2,000 blocks at that point. And anything extra is just extra. So I'll have the opportunity to make like 2 or 3,000 blocks progress of making time back. Which is like barely even a scratch compared to what I have to make up, which is like 3.8 million blocks worth of deficit. Like, literally the world, right, is like 200,000 files. It's more than 200,000 files now. I can't believe I've retrieved enough gunpowder already from dungeons and like killing a few creepers that I've got like half a stack of TNT now. No, I don't. You can tell me all about it. Feel free, I've got nothing else to do. Been a long time since I went to school. I was actually gonna say that, to be honest, sulfuric acid. I knew that the S was sulfur, but something made me doubt myself and I didn't want to sound stupid. If you want my honest explanation of that. I was gonna really say that. That's not even a joke. But I just didn't want to sound like an idiot and get it wrong, so... yeah. I'm definitely on 13k per hour pace right now. I only have 930k to go now. Until 2 to the 22. Horribleness. I only get enjoyment out of this for the next 900k blocks. And then it all just like goes away. I don't remember how drastic the difference is between this and that, so it'll be interesting to experience the change again for the second time. That is correct indeed. Like I said, no one else is going to be willing to walk at exactly the same time, really, as I am. Unless me and Ghost did a co-op walk. And even then, Ghost won't have as much time as I will. Why am I getting out another crafting table? I've already got one. I must say, having to make beds and collect wool actually makes this so much more inefficient, this walking. But it's important, as I figured out yesterday? Was it? I don't think it was yesterday. I think it was the day before. I actually died because I was exploring a underwater dungeon and I couldn't get to air quick enough. So I actually died. But my bed was like 2k blocks away. So it kind of shows the importance of beds. Because at least if you die to not lava, you can collect your stuff back again. And just like be on with it. But yeah, if it's lava, for me right now, I kind of still have to just deal with it. Just restore the backup. Because yeah, had I not used a bed in that particular situation, I would have been sent back to spawn and I would have lost, I believe it was 60k worth of progress at that time. Alrighty. 13,700 per hour pace I'm on. So slightly ahead, I believe. Slightly ahead of the required pace to get the minimum requirements done in the time that I have to do them. Which is quite good. If I'm able to continue this pace, I should be able to make up maybe 2,000 blocks worth of extra walking. Not 100% sure. Also, I'm thinking about restarting my clicker heroes completely, as stupid as that sounds. Just so I could have it as like an on-stream thing. Like, I'll do all of it on streams. From Zone 1 for the very first time. No one's accused me of cheating. I just thought maybe it might be a nice thing to do because I'm gonna be doing this for a long time. So, like, might as well. Or at least I'll stream the bits that, like, I'm, you know, walking. But the other bits, I'll, like, offline record them. I don't know, it'd kind of be interesting, I reckon, to see, like, an entire, like, Clicker Heroes, like, run. Like, uploaded, basically. Obviously not at, like, 1x speed. Except for the parts where I, like, do significant stuff. What is Clicker Heroes? It's an idle game, just the same way Cookie Clicker is, or like Tap Titans if you play on mobile, or whatever other idle games there are. Okay, so I've got to walk 4,700 blocks in the next 24 minutes. 23 minutes now, actually. But yeah, that thing that Demost chucked into the Clicker Heroes thing that I made, the like chat about it. I looked at his when I looked at his screenshot, the first thing I noticed is he was playing the game wrong because he bought that last hero, the one that starts with W. I don't even know how to pronounce that name, but yeah, he bought that guy. And he was just upgrading that guy when what you're supposed to do is go back to Midas and upgrade Midas. And that's how you get to Suchi. How many ads do I give out an hour? It's 1.5 minutes per half an hour, I believe. So it's like 3 minutes an hour, like 5% of the overall watch time. which I don't believe to be unreasonable. I'm making fuck all out of it, but... oh well, a little bit of something helping the server. Have I been getting much out of ads recently? I'll be surprised if I've been getting more than like $1. Because no one really watches anymore. Kind of unsurprising, really. Oh, I got 60 cents the other day. Nice. I got 60 cents. Neat. So, over like a month, at that rate, I would get like $18 from ads. 18 US dollars. Which I believe is just enough to cover the running cost of the server. Which actually feels good to know. That like, while I am paying for the server, I'm not really paying for the server if I, get enough out of ads and subbing. Pretty much my viewers and Prime sub users are the ones that are paying for the server.
Ooh.
god. It's looking up like I might actually be quite a bit ahead of the pace that I need to keep. I've got 14 minutes to walk 2,500. Oh, a spawner. Nice. I wasn't expecting to see this. Cocoa bean. Ooh. I would have liked to have seen another bit of food in there. But I'm grateful for that piece of bread, because it saves me from having to craft cookies up to get the hunger back. Not hunger. The health back. And what the hell is this? These are some weird formations. God's sake, what is this? I can definitely say I'm ahead now. Gotta walk 1,500 in 9 minutes. I'm not ahead by a whole lot, but ahead is ahead. That was a misclick, by the way, that double placement. I didn't think I was going to make that once I hit the double placement. But no, apparently I did. Okay, so I'm ahead. I'm ahead, alright. Only by a couple minutes, but that's an extra couple minutes of walking I can do. Basically, I only need to walk 12,000 in this hour to get my minimum done. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the toilet. Let's walk. Oh well, at least I'm on pace right now. As long as I get my minimum amount done, that's all I care about. Any extra blocks, even if it's 100 extra blocks, it's a gain I'm making, so... Need to collect wood now. Replenish my wood stocks after I made up like a shit ton of crafting tables. I was gonna go until 1 o'clock, but now that I think about it, I should stop at 12:50 because I need to do the backup and I need to put the data into the spreadsheet, so... Yeah, no 10-minute extension. As long as I'd love to get a 10-minute extension. If I had my license, I could go all the way up until like 1:20. But unfortunately, I have to walk. But it turns out walking takes a lot longer than riding my bike or driving. Because my bike decided to be a piece of shit. And parts, I think it was the axle, the rear wheel axle broke. From what the bike shop told me. And the wheel, for one that wasn't going to do that, was like $200 for a goddamn wheel. I was like, hell no. My bike's like a rusted up shitbox. If I'm gonna pay $200 to fix it, I might as well just get a new goddamn bike. You missed nothing. Apart from me being ahead of the pace that I required myself to do. Not the distance requirement. The distance requirement is still 10,500 away. And I have 53 minutes to do it. So, plenty of time in my opinion. No face cam, fuck that. On days of significance, or if I'm making actual content stuff, sure. But when I'm just sitting here like, generally like being bored out of my wits, and just like watching shit in the background, and being generally muted, it's kind of pointless having a face cam, man. And what does having my face on stream add to it? My opinion, not a whole lot. If this shitty USB HDMI capture thing works how I want it to, where it captures the sound of the NES Tetris video game, then I will be more than happy to use my face cam. Because, you know, I kind of want to have my reaction of, you know, when I get the max. But if I don't see a significant reason to use it, I'm not going to use it. New helmet. Cookies. When I first started like collecting the cocoa beans, I thought it would be harder to get them. And that, you know, I could struggle to, you know, keep up the supply of cocoa beans to meet the demand for them. But no. Apparently the dungeons are pretty good with their contributions. Like, cocoa beans aren't that hard to get as long as you find the dungeons to supply you. And then you've got extra stuff, like I get the gunpowder and the iron, they're pretty useful for TNT and armor respectively. And then I've also got the added bonus of like occasionally finding food, so I can use that food to avoid using up the cocoa beans. Not looking forward to going outside, it's fucking hot. It's getting hot anyway. I think it's more humidity at the moment than anything. But we got more to come still. When I was first walking, like in the other place I lived at, right? I had no aircon. So like during that first like 3 months or so that I was walking, I was literally sitting in my room with like the fan on me in like 40-degree heat, walking. And if you go back to the videos, you'll see that there's a towel on my chair. And that's because I used to sweat so much during those streams, even with a fan on, that I had to have a towel on the back of my chair to stop me from, you know, soaking my chair in sweat. It was so horrible, but I endured it. But thankfully now I have aircon. And I don't like turning it on unless it like gets hot enough that I feel like I have to have it on. So yeah, I'm good in that respect. I'm lucky I have aircon. And it was even that bad when, you know, I first started walking that sometimes I used to soak my shirt, like, in the bathroom. Like, soak it fully wet, and then, like, wring it out, and then put it back on. So that way it would, like, keep my body temperature down. So I didn't, like, overheat. Because it was just that hot. And I still do it when I go outside. Like when it's 40 degrees and I go out, I'll like make my shirt go damp. So that way when I'm walking outside in 40-degree heat, I don't like die of dehydration. I'm glad I made the right decision to walk. Because I would have lost a day's worth of progress for no reason. If I was able to start like an hour earlier, I could have walked to like 40,000 again. Made like 10k catch up. Oh well, as long as I do my minimum requirements, I'm happy. That's all that matters to me. It's getting those minimum requirements down. At the moment. For today, anyway. I have 37 minutes to walk 6,200 blocks. I actually might be on 14k per hour pace right now. I've done 26,600 in 153. I've got 6 minutes basically to walk 1,300 blocks to be on 14k per hour pace. How many points you got, Harry? How many points? You have like 120, I think, from memory. Or was it like 130 or 140? It's something high. Almost 140. Nice. If you watched all the way until like 5 million, like 100% of the whole streams, I think that would be enough. Maybe. Or maybe I'm like underestimating how hard it is to get 60,000 channel points. So because of my break that I had, I won't be able to meet the mid-November 2 to the 22 like I originally estimated. I think it'll be late November now. That'll be pushed back like a couple of weeks. That's okay. I think it only made sense that I took that break. Yeah, I took that break, and the thing that got me to keep going again was, oh my god, you fucking idiot. You literally just dropped a week worth of pace casually. What are you doing? Like, get back to it. And now this spreadsheet actually helps me quite a lot. Just like knowing that my requirements are only like 30,000 a day. Which is like 2 hours and a half, worst case. Oh yeah, I don't know if I told everyone that's here right now, but I ordered a Tetris gym cartridge now. So I can actually like practice some stuff. So I'll have like the transition practice thing. I'll have all that stuff that's on Tetris Gym. And I bought a USB HDMI capture, which apparently Eric ICX said should work with my Retron to get the sound. And if both of those things happen together, oh, I can actually play that video game live. And I won't have to go, oh shit, am I going to max out for the first time? Not on video. I should have it by next Monday to next Thursday, so yeah. And I believe Tetris Gym also contains, what's that thing? The thing that tells you how your pace is versus like max out pace. So I'm gonna need that. Like, it's definitely gonna help me. And it could also help me to learn rolling as well, possibly. But first I need to get a regular NES controller for that, if I want to do it. Because the curved bottoms of the Hyperkin controller, yeah, not very good for rolling. At least I don't feel like it's good for it. There's like a perfectly square hole here. Or not square, but like a rectangle hole in the ice. With no spawner underneath it. Yep, no spawner. Just a normal rectangle hole in the ice. I know you don't. I'll stay way over here, thanks. No lava pool for me. It was $70 that bloody cart. That Tetris gym cart. But yeah, personally, I believe in what Cobalt said, which is that, you know, a Game Genie or Tetris Gym is going to help me so much. And like, I was thinking, should I buy it? Because I was like going to buy it with my own money, but I was like, no, screw it. I'll buy it with some of the money I've got from streaming. Screw it. Might as well. I think personally to me, it's still important that I do own a PAL and an NTSC vanilla card. Just because I like the game enough, but personally, like, if Tetris Gym is basically the same game, but with like some extra stuff to help you, like, you really don't need to buy a vanilla card. Having the vanilla cart does help though, like, because it's really cheap in the US apparently. You can get it for like $10 or $20 apparently. In the US anyway. Apparently, here on eBay, like, people are trying to sell, like, vanilla PAL cartridges for, like, $60 of our dollars. And it's like, no. I'm gonna pay that money, it's gonna be for the NTSC version, not PAL. Although I do want to get better at PAL, because that's kind of like the local version. You could get a Game Genie, but in my opinion, Scar, you should not consider a Game Genie until you are like a max out possible player. Because the main reason people buy Game Genies for that game is to uncap the score so you can like score points over 1,000,000. And Gem also comes with PAL, I believe, as well. Like, built in. You can have PAL mode and NTSC on it. Oh yeah, just for the record, Scar, apparently, all PAL games will work on an NTSC console. So if you ever wanted to, like, play PAL games for whatever stupid reason, you can get them, and it will work on an NTSC console. But I don't know why you'd want to buy PAL games. That's one thing I hate about being born into this lovely country. Is that we have PAL, not NTSC. Bullshit. There's like 3 games ever that are better on PAL. The rest is like all NTSC. So like, if I want to speedrun like Crash 1, 2, or no, not 2. Crash 1 or 3, I need like an NTSC like PS2. But whereas like, if it's Crash 2, PAL is the best version. That's like one of the rare exceptions to the rule. It does. Have a good one, Orange. Yeah, it sucks that there's 2 video standards, because here's the thing, right? For me, being in a PAL region, it makes it harder to play NTSC stuff than it does for NTSC players to play PAL. Because basically, your NES will play any region of game. It'll play NTSC and PAL. And your TV will play NTSC and PAL games. But here's the thing. If I am to buy a CRT, right, I have to make sure it has 60Hz capability. I have to make sure. I have to, like, check that. Not every CRT is 60Hz capable. So I've got to look for that. So it makes it really annoying because, you know, someone could advertise a CRT on Facebook, but if it's not 60Hz, it's no use to me. Because I could play PAL on it, fine. But I can't play any NTSC games on it, so it's pretty much useless to me. And the only time I see 60Hz CRTs is either Brisbane or Sydney, one of them. And because I don't have my license, I can't just casually drive there. So I have to wait for someone to put up a 60Hz CRT here, which I don't think is gonna happen, so yeah. And then if I want to have that authentic NTSC experience, I then have to buy an American NTSC console, which then means that, you know, I have to pay for the exuberant postage cost to get it here. And yeah, you're right. People won't realize that's a big deal. Like, people don't take photos of the stickers on the back of the TV normally. I see some people that do it, but not everyone does it. Which is understandable, because, like, if you don't care about NTSC stuff, then you don't really care about the refresh rate, you know. If you're just gonna play PAL PS2 games or something on it, or like PAL Xbox games, like, what do you care that it's, you know, not 60Hz, because you typically can't even output 60Hz anyway. But for me, that's like a huge deal. If it's not 60Hz, I don't want it. Plain and simple. So yeah, I'm on the hunt. And the first time I see one, I'm gonna offer someone good money for it. For a 60Hz. As long as it, like, works perfectly. I don't care if I have to, like, travel to inspect it. I will. Oh, I've done my minimum requirements now. I've done them. 32,200 was what I had to do. So I've done them. Done those minimum requirements. Now I've got 13 minutes to make up, or 12 minutes now, to make up some more distance. Yeah, they're getting harder to come by, that is right. And over time, the cost of, like, maintaining them and finding parts for them is gonna go up. That's also one thing I'm not happy about. Is that old technology is made to last, but everything has a lifespan. And when that lifespan ends, the cost to, you know, revive the TV once it goes wrong, it's not going to be cheap. Because it's basically going to be a specialist thing, you know? That person that fixes the CRT up will be like the person that has the knowledge on how to fix it. So, you know, you kind of have to pay that person for having that knowledge on how to fix, you know, these problems with these TVs that are obsolete that no one really cares about. Because it's a niche thing. So basically, in order for that person to, like, make a living out of fixing old CRTs, yeah, it's gonna cost.
Oh.
Ow. How long have I got? 8 minutes and 8 minutes 40 seconds. Oh my god. So I'm gonna make a gain of like 2,000 or 3,000 basically. Which is nothing, but it's not nothing. It's still a gain. Had I decided not to walk, I would have made a loss of like 32,000 blocks. So thank God for noise suppression. Old mate outside with his loud ass fucking motorbike out there. Maybe in the future I might stream mic on and just like watch something in the background. Alright, have a good one, Scar. Thanks for coming. Yeah, it makes sense that you're gonna leave. If you have to go soon anyway, then you might as well, like... I'm walking for the next 5 minutes, so... Are you really missing anything? Unless something happens drastic in the next 5 minutes, you're not missing a thing. Apart from the fact I've been keeping good pace today. I could kind of do with the last few minutes. Like, use it to get ready. So I'm gonna stop at 3285 just for, like, round numbers' sake. Just so I'm not stopping on a random number. Kind of just makes it easier if I don't have to make an equation to figure out my distance on my spreadsheet. Use that extra, like, 2 minutes or whatever to get ready. Not even, like, 1 minute. And I gotta do the backup as well. Maybe I should have ended just a little earlier. Oh well. It's okay. If I'm a little bit late for this appointment, I honestly couldn't give a shit. Screw 'em. Alright, have a good one, everybody. It's the end. I'm just gonna walk these last 40 blocks, and that's it. Thanks for watching. I should be back tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you then. And I'm done. See you later.